Welcome back everybody, it's Dr. Marcus with the Arthritis Solution. Today I want to talk to you about the impact of implementing an arthritis solution and the benefits that it provides you. And throughout this last couple of videos we've spoken about Les and the incredible journey he had and the miraculous result it had. So he, as I said earlier in this video, and if you haven't watched him, please go back and watch him. It's an important ongoing conversation. What was beautiful about his story is he crawled in. He was in so much pain, he hadn't worked for months, so that it limited his ability to be mobile. The medications were not really impacting anymore, and he was booked in for surgery. He avoided surgery. He avoided having his body put at risk for a surgical failure. And there's a time and a place for that, and I understand that, but we want to avoid it if we can, and he succeeded in avoiding that. So the first outcome is implementing an arthritis solution is you may avoid unnecessary and in fact unwanted surgery. Now there may be a time and a place that you need that, and I've encouraged and recommended a certain number of people to have surgeries where I believe that they couldn't be helped, or the condition was too advanced to be able to be supported, or there were other factors involved, such as I had a person with a cyst where a third of the hip was eaten away when they came in. I said, look, that's not a chiropractic problem. So there are limitations to this advice. I recognise, acknowledge and understand that, but for most people, in most situations, they can avoid the surgery. So that's the first outcome. The second outcome is obviously the reduction of pain, the improvement in how you feel. That's really, really important. But that's really the tip of the iceberg. Yes, how you feel, but then how you function. Can you move the way you'd like to move? Can you do the things that you would like to do? These are also the gifts of the arthritis solution, and reclaiming and recapturing your health and well-being and healing the arthritic and degenerative condition that's present. But it's not just avoiding surgery, limiting your pain, how you feel and therefore how you move and function. It's also how you adapt. So can you imagine, some people when they're in pain, when they particularly have a disc injury or a severe arthritic condition, if somebody runs past them and knocks them over, they get hit, they fall to the ground, they don't get back up easily. They re-trigger an acute response, they're in severe pain, the debilitation is again worse than it has been. They are non-adaptive. They are not capable of responding to trauma on top of the existing trauma that they have. Well, that's the next correction. We go from avoid surgery, improve your pain levels, have a reduction of signs and symptoms of your presenting complaint, and now you function and move better, but now you're adaptable. You can do more than you've done before, but even if you take a bit of a knock, if you have trauma on top of what you're experiencing, you bounce back quicker. You want to be able to respond to the things happening around you and not feel like you are vulnerable and weakened and are so fearful of things happening to you because you don't want to go backwards. Well, that's what adaptability gives you. And then we move up here, which is to the stage of structural change. We see discs opening up, bone spurs resorbing back into the body, curves of the spine, if they weren't there, being restored. We have structural integrity being able to be restored. They're all the benefits that I think are really important to understand on a physical, physiological and healing domain level, but that doesn't talk about what the real benefit of the arthritis solution is, and that's having incredible health, energy and vitality. And I know that sounds foreign to some people, but it's a beautiful way of living and it's a real opportunity. It's also it's not just how you feel or how you heal, it's the way you experience the world with confidence and certainty, a sense of optimism and positivity. But most importantly, the one story that stands out most in my mind that tells the great gift of the arthritis solution is not only that you see that healing benefit. This story happened really early on in my career. This is stories over 22 years ago that this happened, and we had this incredible result. It was a disc injury with this lady. She came in after several weeks, and it was just we had improved signs and symptoms, functional capability, adaptability. It was it took some time to get there, and then months later, she comes in and she says, I just want to thank you so much. I'm like, oh, you're welcome. What specifically? It wasn't because she didn't say, well, thank you for limiting my pain. She didn't say, thank you for helping me have mobility back. These are all important things, but that's not what she thanked me for. She said, I want to thank you because I can lift up my child again. I cried. I couldn't believe I didn't understand the significance of the arthritis solution. It's the ability to pick up your children or your grandchildren. not only just go to work like Les did, but to have your life back, to do the things that you love and want to do, to have your freedom, your independence, to know that you're not going to have somebody to look after you, to go out and play golf or to do knitting, to do whatever it is that you love to do. It's all about life. The Arthritis Solution gives you back your life and the opportunity to express your life in your own personal, individual way. And I don't think there's any greater gift than that. And I'm humbled and I'm grateful to be able to serve and have this impact here within my practice and to share this knowledge. And that's why I'm on this mission, to share this with as many people as is humanly possible, to give the gift of life. So if you'd like that gift, if there's anything I can do to serve you in any way, shape or form, please reach out. We are dedicated to transforming the health and lives of our patients, of our community, the world. That's why I wrote the book, because people in other countries can gain access to this book, to these videos, and they can reclaim their life today. So that's my gift to you. I'd love for you to share that so that gift can be somebody else's as well. I'll see you in the next video.